Hello best friends, this video is cheap cold weather fragrances alongside hidden gems. Comment down below if you stick to the rules of fragrancing and have to wear cold weather fragrances in the cold weather. I know down in the south you guys are experiencing hotter weather, so there's going to be some fragrances for you here as well. Everything's going to be affordable and there's going to be some hidden gems in here. Today I wore Tom Ford Costa Azzurra Aqua, not a cheap fragrance, and it's a poor value for the juice, but it's very elegant, very natural, and calms me down. Good for this video. Fragrance on the list is John Varvatos Dark Rebel. It kind of reminds me of the Marlboro Man. People like John Wayne or Sam Elliott, they might wear Tom Ford Ombre leather, a sweeter, smokier leather. This one is like Bradley Cooper or Will Smith in Men in Black and his partner Tommy Lee Jones, or what's that guy's name? Bronson from the Death Wish videos. Those are the kind of people that would wear this. Leather, boozy, sexy, dark. This thing sticks to your skin like crazy. It's got Jamaican rum, Cuban sugar cane, cardamom, clary sage, and that black leather note, finishing off with tobacco leaf and vanilla with some woods. The bottle is ultra cool with those little leather wrappings around it, so you always think of leather coat wearing. The next one is a very good value for your money. It's called Ermenegildo Zegna Forte from 2010. Smells very clean and fresh and light with a touch of tobacco. Lasts 7 hours. Some nice spice in there. I got another question for you. My brother needs to buy a fragrance for a 16-year-old. Which one do you think would be better? Dolce Gabbana the one, Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, or Boss Bottled Intense? Or comment that question down below. Help me help my brother out. Next fragrance I found in Las Vegas years ago at this hotel that has a big cool wave that you can go surfing in, and it's called Mandalay Bay Blue. Now what's why I show you this for? It's the hidden gem of the day. You can find it on eBay, 3.4 ounces, 28 bucks. However, there's another guy selling these little ones for 29, so be careful. This guy has about 15 of them left. The fragrance is simply a cool addition to your collection. When I go through my fragrances every year, I oftentimes 3-4 times a year I cash or trash them, and cash means I'll give them to my friend to sell on his eBay site. This one always makes the cut. I don't know why. Maybe I have memories of that one movie, The Hangover. Maybe I have good memories of wearing this fragrance, but basically it's a cool, fresh aquatic. Nothing special. Good for if you were in a hotel that was along the ocean. Good for gambling, or good for casual wear. And it's attached to a cool hotel named Mandalay Bay. And all their fragrances in the Vegas years, I also made Caesar's Palace, and they also made one called Bellagio. Anyone else know any casino fragrances? Comment that down below. The next fragrance is a delicious fragrance. The next fragrance is Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale. Now they do make an Acqua Essenziale Colonia, which is a grayer bottle. This is the blue juice, and they make an Acqua Essenziale Blue, but this is the regular. It's a blue juice fragrance, and people think it smells like Chanel Blue. It kind of sort of does. Basically, you have a work safe, gym safe, delicious fragrance. It's just easy to wear and sexy and very mass appealing by Ferragamo, and it's a beautiful heavy bottle. It's got his name written down there, and the price is 25 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. Here's another hidden gem of the day. It's called Jacques Bogart Club 75. Have you ever heard of that? This was $15. $15 for Oriental spicy fragrance with cinnamon, lemon, and apple. And it's got some cedar, musk, and sandalwood. A very unique fragrance. I think it was their way to say, hey, we can make an appealing fragrance for the masses too, because Jacques Bogart fragrances are very strong and masculine. You might like this if you like that one fragrance called Eros. Yes. So after 5 hours, this stays close to your skin, but some people say they're getting 8 hours out of it off 3 sprays. I didn't really test it as well as I could. As you can see, it's still to the top. This is Bogart. Is a very good dry down, like a sandalwoody accord dry down, kind of powdery. Here's another fragrance. This is called Nitro by Dumont Red, and I think they're trying to make it be like Polo Red, which is like Polo Red on steroids for the first 1 or 2 hours. It's intense. I found this for like 22 bucks. If you can find it or have any information on it, let me know. I forgot where I got it. It's got a leather wrapping. It's serious. I mean, out the door projection is incredible. The next fragrance is English Laundry Arrogant. It kind of reminds me of Burberry Touch with a little bit more of a woody dry down. If you can find this on the discount site, I highly recommend getting it. It's a pretty cool fragrance. Some people think it smells like Jean-Paul Gaultier La Mille. I don't know about that, but you know. The next fragrance always makes a cut, but I'm going to give this away. You can find this for $15. It's called Penguin Original from 2011. It's got apple neroli. It's got some musk and vanilla notes. This one has a magnetic cap. I don't know if that's the norm. The bottle is quite heavy. It's just not for me. It's a plain Jane office scent. Something about it, I just don't like it, but you might for $15. Next fragrance is a Hall of Fame fragrance I've worn all my life. It's called Acqua di Gio. Alberto Marias is a master perfumer who made this fragrance. Do you remember Acqua di Gio? It came out in 1996. It lasts 5 hours now to this day, the new ones, but the old ones were beastly. This is my best friend that I used to wear in the 90s and the 2000s, and you got real serious memories for that, but the price value proposition for this is skyrocket high. To this day, it holds its value at $70-$80 for 3.4 ounce. So what do you want to do about that? Find this one, Frank Oliver Blue Touch, a superb fragrance that fragrance companies fight for prices on, and it's only $25. Lasts longer than this, smells just like it. Next one you got is called Ishi Miyaki from the old days of 1996. Some people say this is a high heat fragrance. I beg to differ. I used to be in a perfume store in 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I would sell this heavily from September through December, but that's Midwest weather for you. And after 25 years, this is still a huge compliment getter. You could spray it all over your clothes. It'll be on your clothes the next day. It's lemon, florals, tobacco, super freshy. The kind of dude that wears this is always looking to get them female attractions, if you know what I mean. Then you have this one, great for the fall weather, Dolce Gabbana Parom, the original classic, also from the 90s. You've got sage, you've got orange scented water, you've got some citruses. It's kind of peppery, light, floral, and delicious, easy to wear. You'll get compliments. It's kind of a distinguished fragrance. Still found for $40 for big fat bottles like this. Amazing deal. And for a similar scent cheaper, try to find this one. Bad word, is it? FCUK3, French Connection Part 3. It's got a coffee bean amber finish instead of the sweet woody cedar finish of Dolce Gabbana. And next here I found this cute little bottle called Jewelrom. It came out in 2005. This is not a 2005 edition, but it has lavender, sage, and bergamot. I believe 2 different perfumers over the past 2 decades have created this exact same formula. And of course the older one, when he had no regulations, had a little bit better, but still very happy with this formulation. The old formulation was just better, but this has leather in it, cardamom, cacao, amber, and of course it has a sweet gourmand-like finish with a little bit of iris in it as well. Here's a very good cheapy, great for all weather. It's called Guess, 1981 Los Angeles edition, citrus, black pepper. Compare this to Versace Eros, no vanilla, but it gets sweet and sweeter with the time thanks to the plum amber combo. Projection was surprising at 2 hours. Longevity was 7 or 8 hours. If you go to the Guess website, it's $65. If you go to the fragrance discount sites, it's $20. Here's a great fragrance that's still good. I wear it sometimes before I shower in the morning, before I get ready. It's called Diesel Only the Brave. One word, it's compliment getter. You can wear it all day long. Very, very good projection. If there are any people in a high heat desert, any people in Phoenix, Las Vegas, California, you would go good with this fragrance. You get so many violets, woods, leathers, and resins, and compliments and projections, intense, all class high Hall of Fame fragrance. It's called Diesel Only the Brave. It's supposed to smell like Seedly by Parfums de Marly, the new green type fragrance. It's kind of blue smelling. Also, Kenneth Cole Reaction in 2004 has similar notes to this. Apple, melon, patchouli, sandalwood, some stuff like that. It's a unique take on a blue fragrance because they call it the dark aquatic. It's got linen all on it. It's a dark blue thing. Synthetic jasmines. Linalool is a synthetic jasmine, a floral spice aroma. It's got apple, mandarin, cinnamon, and patchouli in it. It's a very nice, slight vanilla taste inside it from the coumarin, and it's on point for getting you compliments. Mass appealing, longevity 4 hours, but it is an eau de parfum, so you can say it lasts 8 hours because it sticks to your skin just more as a skin scent. Sometimes that's all people want, and the projection is moderate.